Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to our final video in 2017. This has been an absolutely incredible year. We reached so many milestones with this channel. I reached a ton of milestones personally with my business, and I could not be more thankful to all of you for tuning in and watching. I thought that the best way to end the year is to think about next year. So of course, reflections are really important, but I wanted to talk to you today about setting intentions. I'm not a huge fan of resolutions. I don't know why I feel like intentions and resolutions are different. I think for me, it's just the connotation of resolutions. For 2018, I'm really trying to focus on setting intentions and some goals rather than sticking with specific resolutions. So I thought that I would first share how I set my intentions, maybe to give you a little bit of inspiration if you're thinking about doing that over the weekend, and then I'll share some of mine with you. So to get started with setting your intentions list, I like to have a journal. So this is the journal that I am using. I love the cover. It says, "Live the life you've imagined." I got this at Barnes & Noble a little while ago and it's really cute. I love it. I'll try to find something similar online, but really any journal will work. Anything that inspires you. It could just be a blank piece of paper. If you're somebody that's creative, I've seen people kind of draw these intricate designs with their intentions lists. It's really up to you. I think that it's best to physically write them down rather than keeping them on your phone or in your computer. I think having a written down list is the best way for you to kind of look back on it. And I think studies have shown that when you actually write things down, you're more likely to remember them. So I think the first step is to find your journal. And then the next step is to organize your intentions. So I have found this to be the easiest thing for me is I kind of separate them into categories. I have a personal category, and this is really the intentions that I'm setting for me personally. I have a relationships category where I'm kind of thinking about my personal relationship with my significant other, Matt, also my friends, my family, things like that. There's also a finance category. I actually don't have any intentions for that category this year. I need to fill that out. And then I finish off with my work intentions. So I find that organizing them that way kind of gives me different sets of goals for each different area of my life. So if you're new to this kind of world of intentions or goal setting, I actually recommend that you keep your list on the shorter side. Have your set categories. It could be anywhere from 3 to 5 categories, and then don't have any more than 3 to 5 goals per category. Let's say you have 10 to 15 goals per category. That is way too many. You are totally setting yourself up for failure if you overcomplicate things and you add too many goals. So simplify it, stick with 3 to 5 per category, and you should be all set. The next thing that I recommend is that you try to set goals that have a value associated with them. And I don't necessarily mean a monetary value, but something that you can quantify them with. So maybe it's the time of year that you want to accomplish this goal by, or maybe it's a number of times you want to do something, or maybe it's a habit that you want to form. Something that you can quantify will help you keep track of your progress, and it will help you reach your goals more quickly and more effectively. And then other than that, it's honestly just speaking from your heart and listening to where your intentions are taking you. Think about what you want to feel, think about how you want to live, think about the people that you want to surround yourself with, and follow your intuition as you're setting your intentions. Really, this is your time. This is your time to get personal, to dig deep, and to find what matters to you. I really want to help you set 2018 up for success. I want you to be successful. I want you to feel amazing. And I think that following this method is a great way to do that. So now let's take some time and I will walk through some of the goals that I set for myself. I'm not going to go through the entire list, but I will kind of give you an outline of how I set things up, and I'll show you the different things that I have on my list. Like I mentioned, I have it in my handy dandy journal, so I'm just going to kind of read what I wrote down. So for my personal intentions this year, I want to start a meditation practice. I've talked a lot about this on the channel already. Well, not a lot, but I've talked about it a few times on the channel already. I really want 2018 to be the year that I start and have a consistent meditation practice. I'm setting myself a goal of doing it every single day for 5 minutes a day. We'll see how that goes, but I really hope by the end of this quarter, so by the end of March, I will be doing it every single day. So that is my #1 personal goal for 2018. My second personal goal is to start dry brushing. Again, this is something that I have found to be so valuable for my skin, and I really kind of lost it over the last couple months, so I want to get back into it. I know how important it is for detoxification, also for just like keeping my skin clear and smooth and healthy. So again, I want to do this every single day, and I'm hoping that by the end of January, that's kind of audacious of me to say, but hopefully by the end of January, this will be an everyday habit for me. I also want to start incorporating more essential oils into my morning routine. I currently only use essential oils pretty much at night, and I have a diffuser that sits right next to my desk. I rarely use it, and so I want to set in my intention for 2018 to start my day with some sort of essential oil blend in my diffuser. I know how beneficial this can be. I personally love essential oils. I've talked about them a lot on the channel already, and I've just kind of gotten out of the habit of using them during the day. So I am setting an intention this year to start my day with meditation, dry brushing, and essential oils. And I really think that this is going to infuse a lot of positivity into my life overall. And hopefully by adding these intentions into my life, I will not only be more productive in my work life, but also I will be more healthy and I'll feel better mentally. In terms of relationships, the 3 goals that I have written down are, #1 is to travel quarterly. Matt and I are big travelers. We love exploring new places. This is really where we vibe and connect the best, and I love taking trips with him. So I want to set a goal to explore someplace new every single quarter. We actually already have 2 trips set up in 2018. One is in the beginning of January, not next week, but the week after. We're going to England, and then in March, we're going to the Dominican Republic for a long weekend. So we have 2 trips already on the books, but I really want to make sure that I am exploring and traveling because this is something that is so important to me. It's something that we kind of like built our relationship around. It's how we kind of fell in love. We fell in love in Costa Rica, and it's just such an important part of who we are together and who we are individually, and I absolutely love it. So that is one of the relationship goals I'm setting. The other relationship goal I'm setting is to be better about seeing my friends in the city. I oftentimes get pretty holed up in my apartment. I kind of hunker down, I do my work, and I don't end up seeing all that many people. And I have lost some of my best friends who used to live here. They no longer live here. So I really want to make sure that I connect with the people that are still here and kind of foster those friendships. So that is a relationship goal that I'm setting for myself this year. I don't really have a quantifiable number, but hopefully I can try to set a date with somebody every week or every other week, just to kind of like make sure that I'm getting in that friend time and I'm not being a little hermit in my apartment. And then my final relationship goal is about being in touch with my friends that I am not in the city with. So some of my closest and dearest friends don't live here. My cousin, who is my best friend, now lives in Boston. My 2 best college girlfriends in the whole world, one lives in Washington, D.C., and one lives in Albany. So one of my personal goals is to really make sure that I stay in touch with them. I want to check in with them on a weekly basis. I want to talk to them. I want to Skype with them. I want to see their faces, because friendships are so important, and I'm definitely one of those type of people where, this sounds kind of mean, but where it's kind of out of sight, out of mind. If you're not physically in my everyday life, it's not that I forget about you, but I just get so consumed with what I'm doing that I sometimes forget to reach out. So that is a huge relationship goal for me in 2018. And really, you can tell there's a theme here, is I just want to stay more connected to the people that I care about and that are important to me. All right, so I have some business goals that I want to share with you. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I am so proud of everything that we have accomplished together in 2017. This was an amazing year. Revenue-wise, I doubled my business, which is amazing. This community hit over 100,000 subscribers, which like blows my mind. The Facebook community is over 200,000 subscribers, and it's just an amazing, amazing platform. And I am so grateful for all that you do for me, not only support, but also supporting each other and just being an amazing community. So first of all, thank you. And now moving into 2018, I really hope that the things that I am setting for myself will make a bigger impact on you. So my number one goal for 2018 is to be more open and vulnerable with you guys. I find that I am not somebody who naturally likes to share a lot of personal information, but I think that that's something that a lot of you are really interested in. And I think that you would really gain a lot of value out of me sharing some of my personal experiences. So I'm going to set myself an intention or a goal to be a little bit more open, a little bit more transparent, and a little bit more vulnerable, both on YouTube, on Instagram, and also on my blog, and really kind of share some of the more personal aspects of my life in hopes to inspire you and help you live your healthiest life. I also really want to grow my team in 2018. Right now, it's just me, and I have somebody that helps me with my Facebook page, but I am slowly expanding the Simply Quinoa team to hopefully help grow the platform and support all of you better. So I am outsourcing some more projects. I'm hiring a designer. I'm redoing my whole website. I'm also hiring a Pinterest manager. I'm hiring a partnerships manager. So hopefully we can continue to grow this amazing, amazing community. We can start to support you a little bit better, meaning that I can get back to you more. You will get your questions answered. You'll hear more from me. My team will be there to support you, but also be there to help engage and just really help to foster more community. I'm a one-woman show, and it's really hard to be everywhere all the time when you're just yourself. So hopefully by growing a team, I will be able to support you better and be there for you and just make this even a better community than it already is. And then I'm sure many of you are interested in terms of revenue. I'm not going to share a specific number, but I am hopeful to double my revenue again this year. If you watched that video where I talked about how I started my blog and YouTube channel, I talked a little bit about the trajectory of my business, but when I first started going full-time on my business, ever since then, it's been 3 years, I've been able to double every year. So it's going to be a big jump in 2018, but hopefully we can get there. I have a lot of fun things in the works, and a lot of them are going to add a ton of value to you. And of course, I just have to say, it's not just about making money for me. It's really, that's like secondary to all of the other aspects of this platform and this community. But this is my livelihood. This is my business. So of course, revenue is part of it. So I'm hoping that we can double revenue in 2018. So that's kind of my list for 2018. I have a few more that I don't really feel like I need to share. They're just kind of like little silly ones, but I would love to hear back from you. I would love to know some of your intentions for 2018. I hope that this method is helpful. And if you do end up setting an intentions list or a goals list, definitely come back on this video. Let us know in the comments. And if you have questions, if you need inspiration, motivation, definitely use this community. We are all here to support each other. I love how positive this community is. It just makes me so happy. Of course, I just have to give you one more huge thank you for everything that you have done to support me this year. You have made everything that I do possible. You are the reason why I am here, and I hope that you find inspiration and support, and hopefully you've been able to get a little bit more closer to your health goals and also live your healthiest life. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being part of this amazing tribe. I hope you have a very, very happy New Year. Be safe on New Year's Eve, and I will see you in 2018. Bye, everybody.